Hello everyone. Welcome back to not a custom video, but it's my next video. As you can tell by the comments, I'll explain everything in the video, but I just first want to start off by saying a few things. I'm finally in my new house. It took a lot longer to move in than I thought, and last week I was very busy doing a lot of things, and some of those things were rather stressful. And, seeing your guys' nice comments on the Majin Vegeta custom, it really felt good, So, what I want to talk about in this video is, first of all, showcase my new setup of my Dragon Ball figures. Just to kind of show you what I have so far. I've been wanting to do a video like this for a long time, but I felt like now is a really good time to do it. So let's go ahead and start down here at the very bottom. I kind of have it in a chronological order, kind of. So at the very bottom down here, we have the Kaioken Goku. I love that figure. Vegeta and Nappa, and that's a bootleg of the San Diego Comic-Con, I forgot what year, Vegeta. And then we have the Figure-Eyes Space Pod. All these figures I absolutely love. That right there is a fantastic bootleg. It really holds its own. Really nice figure. Moving up, we have the Frieza Saga. So over here we have my custom Goku, looking all nice. That is the Detong Frieza. I do not have the original Frieza. I do kind of want one, but not so much. There is the new 2.0 Frieza, which I absolutely love. This Frieza figure is just absolutely beautiful. If you have one, you'll know just how amazing that figure is right there. Back there is the Warrior Awakening Goku. Here is my San Diego Comic-Con Namek Goku. I absolutely love that figure. I cannot wait to get the new 2.0 of him. It looks like a good figure. It's not gonna surpass this one in my opinion. This one is just way better. Back there is my custom Vegeta, and over there is Premium Trunks. I want to buy a Mecha Frieza. There's an Irwin Toys Mecha Frieza, and just give it to him right there, because I don't have the androids. The androids are very expensive right now, and at a Comic-Con, I think last year, we saw what looked like 2.0s of the androids. So if we're getting 2.0s of the androids, then to me there's really no point in wasting that kind of money for them. But anyway, moving up a shelf now, we have the Cell arc, which I'm trying to build more Cell arc characters. I don't have very many, but in the corner there I have the Figure-Eyes Piccolo, which if you do not have a Piccolo and you want an anime colors Piccolo, this is your Piccolo. I am absolutely in love and just amazed at how great that Piccolo is. It looks so amazing. It comes with a special beam cannon. It's easy to build. Fantastic. Here is the bootleg Krillin. This is another really fantastic figure. I did see the Android 18 bootleg, and I am kind of tempted on buying it, but if I do, you'll know. And right here, here's a custom, Here's a custom repaint of a 2.0 Vegeta. I repainted it. I know you can't really tell. I have the flash on. I can't turn it off now. Wait a minute, give me a second, maybe I can. Alright, so we're just gonna try to continue this with natural lighting. But that's a repaint of the 2.0 Vegeta Super Saiyan figure. I repainted it to be the anime colors, and I think it turned out pretty great. Here's the Premium Cell firing off a Kamehameha wave. I don't have the Gohan. I really want to pick up the Gohan. I want to pick up Android 16, and I want to create maybe a 2.0 Goku from the Cell Saga. If I do, of course, I'll let you know, but I have him kind of displayed as to where Vegeta hit the Ki Blast, so he lost control of his Kamehameha wave, and then, supposedly Gohan would be right here, and he would just be blasting him away. Don't really have that, though, so skipping 7 years later, we have the Majin Buu Saga. So obviously over here we have Gohan. You can focus it. There it is. And here's a custom Majin Vegeta, another one. What I did to this one is I got rid of the veins. all I did was I sanded it away and then just repainted the arms. Came up really great. I do want to repaint the blue and the boots, but back there is Vegito, Super Saiyan 3, a regular Majin Vegeta, and of course my my custom Majin Vegeta. I do not own any of the new San Diego Comic-Con releases, nor do I want to pick up them, and I'll explain why in a bit. Over here we have Beerus, which I found this tiny little spoon. I don't know where I found it, but it fits in his hand so perfectly, and that just looks amazing to me. Here's my Resurrection F, Goku, as well as another 2.0 Frieza. We got Vegeta in the back there with Golden Frieza. Really, this is like my most packed shelf. It looks great. So moving on, here we have my Broly shelf. Now, I am a tremendous Broly fan. I absolutely love Broly. I cannot wait for this new movie. It just looks so amazing. And so up here I have the original Goku with Premium Vegeta fighting off the original Broly. Here's the regular base Goku with the regular Vegeta fighting off, in my opinion, the definitive release of a Broly figure. The reason I don't want to pick up the new Broly figure is because it's not accurate. You know, this figure right here is the most accurate Broly figure. So if you have this one and you're worrying about getting the new one, don't worry guys, this is the Broly for you. This is the most accurate Broly. I know because I have a book that has the Sete model sheets for the movies, and yeah, this is it for you guys. This is the definitive Broly. Coming up to the last shelf up here is my Super shelf. So up here we have one of my bootleg Goku Blacks. The other one I'm going to be using for parts and scraps and whatnot. We have a Zamasu with the WCF face, an official Goku Black, and back here is a Trunks figure that uses the boots and the body and the head from the custom I made. I just decided that I wanted just a quick Trunks until the real one comes out, so I put that together. It's no problem. Here's my Build-A-Figure Kale. I am excited about getting the Build-A-Figure Kale. I did used to own the Build-A-Figure Zamasu, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I did not like it. So I got rid of it, and with that money I'm gonna be using it to purchase the Build-A-Figure Kale. And over here I have my survival arc characters. So I have Hit, God Goku, Evolution Blue Vegeta, Jiren, and Kappa. So yeah, that's essentially my entire Dragon Ball shelf. So, oh, I also have over here my other shelf, which has my Marvel Legends characters. I am working on a custom Iron Spider. What I've done is I've added the gold wristbands. I've painted in the white lights to him. I know you can't tell, but he has a glossy finish now. Can't really tell, but I also on the back here added those pieces. There's my custom painted Thanos, which I want to pick up the new 10th anniversary one. That looks amazing. Here's the Marvel Legends Iron Man Mark 50. I decided to repaint all of it. It's still a work in progress, so it's not done yet. My custom Star-Lord, which I just painted the shirt black and glued it shut. Just some more. Some DC UC. This right here is my favorite Build-A-Figure that I have in my collection, without a doubt. If you have this figure, you know that this figure is amazing. So there's my Batman. I absolutely love the Nightfall story. It's my favorite Batman story of all time. Bane is my favorite villain of Batman, without a doubt. I got some X-Men. I used to have more X-Men figures, but over the years I kind of got rid of them and whatnot. So these are my two favorites that I had. I want to pick up a Wolverine and a new Deadpool figure, and the Apocalypse Wave Build-A-Figure looks really cool, so I kind of want to check that out. It's my movies. I have this Goku statue, and then I have some NECA Predators over here. The City Hunter is my second favorite Predator, and the Classic Predator, which this is a custom figure I made. This was like the early custom figures, and you can tell because parts of him are falling off. But what I did to this guy is I repainted the black, these like black lines he has right here. I repainted the torso, and I don't know if you can tell, but I completely repainted that inner face right there just to make it look more accurate. But this is my favorite Predator. I don't know why, but the movie Predators was really cool in my opinion, and this Predator, Predators is right there, that movie, and this Predator right here was just such a badass. Absolutely love these two Predators. I'm excited to watch the new one. It looks cool. The Predator looks really cool, but you know, I can't say anything more than that. It just looks cool. And down here is my work in progress Bardock figure. Yep. So this is what I have of him so far. He's nowhere near complete, but just to show you that that's the face sculpt I've created for Bardock. I have this too. I have to really repaint all of that. I have here the arms, which I'm not done yet with them. The closest thing I've gotten done is his pants. That doesn't look too bad. Of course, there's still areas like right around there that I need to finish up, but just move that down. You know, so there's still a couple things I need to work on this Bardock, but it'll be done soon. Anyway, so that's the box. I have all the SH Figure Arts boxes in there. The figures that are more important, I have bubble wrap on. And, you know, I just have a ton of bubble wrap. Anyway, so back to this. So a lot of you guys were talking about my custom Majin Vegeta figure. And, you know, a lot of you guys are asking about commissions for it. And, you know, over a long thought of time, I decided that, yeah, I'll open up commissions. So now I'm going to start making these guys for you. It took a long time to realize that, like, you know, like if I was going to do it, if I wasn't going to do it. But I decided that you guys are asking for it. A lot of you guys are asking for it. So I decided that, you know what, I'll do it. But there's a lot of things I want you guys first to know. So how do I do this? Okay, well, let's bring him up here. So the first thing I want you guys to know is that it's not a perfect custom, you know? Like, it's perfect to me because it's mine. I'm the only one that's going to have it. But there are things that I want you guys to consider if you are interested in buying it. For first, I guess the biggest issue is paint rub. If I can maybe come bring him to the bed over here. The paint rub on this figure is not good. If I hold the camera, he rubs paint right there. And I don't know how he hasn't rubbed paint under here. That's kind of amazing in my opinion, but he rubs paint right there. So I just want you guys to be just to know that. And I guess the biggest problem for this figure are the knees. If I pull back on the knee, you just see how bad that is, you know? Like I said, it doesn't bother me because I don't display him in any action poses. I display him standing straight, and if you display him straight, it doesn't show. On the other leg, you also kind of get it, but because it's already a blue, it doesn't really show too much. Oop, his head came off. But that's just something I want you guys to, if I can put his head back on with one hand. Good enough. I just want you guys to know that, you know, this figure isn't perfect. And obviously, if you guys are still interested in my custom and doing in the commission, I will do my very best to make sure that this doesn't happen, that doesn't happen, and that this doesn't happen, while still making this figure look great, you know? Oops. Let me, guys, put you down for a second. So like I was saying, you guys, you know, my Vegeta isn't perfect. It's perfect to me because I don't really move it around that much, but the last thing I would like to happen is I sell you this figure, or the commission for this figure, you guys get it, and it paint rubs. And then you guys think of me as like some sort of like bad person because I sell you a bad figure. That's not at all what I'm trying to do, you know? Like I said, I am trying to find always solutions to avoid these kinds of issues, like paint rubs and such. If we come actually over here really quickly, Bardock's knees were repainted a different shade, right? And if I lift it up, his legs don't rub paint, you know? So every time I'm always figuring out new ways upon how to make my customs better. But like I said, guys, you know, they're not always perfect, you know, and I want you guys to know that before you decide if you want to buy it or not. The only solution that I've found to the knee so far is that if you guys have a Warrior Awakening Goku that you no longer use or have spare parts, is that if you provide me that knee, or if I provide you that knee, because, you know, with that knee, I can just swap the blue knee for that skin tone knee. Like I said, though, I am always very much trying to do my best, and if you guys are still very much interested in my commission for this figure, I will do everything in my power to make sure that it does not paint rub and make it perfect for you guys. Like, I'm gonna make better that curl right there. That curl, yeah, it doesn't look the best, but obviously for you guys, I'll make it look better. I'll make the figure look amazing, and I'll try my very best to just make it look perfect. Like I said, though, guys, you know, I never designed my figures to be made constantly. It's a one-time thing for each of them. But a lot of you guys have said, hey, you know what, I do want this figure. So I'll try my best. Now that you guys know that, I guess that would be my disclaimer before you make the figure, you know. But if you're still interested, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave a link to my Facebook page down below in the in my video description. I'm gonna leave a link. You go to my Facebook page, and maybe about like 30 minutes to an hour from when I post this, I'll post a picture of the Majin Vegeta, and I'll put the commission title, you know, and I'll explain all the details there. But basically what I'm going to do is, you know, the prices will change, you know, because like I said, the paints I use are little tubes. They're little tubes of paint because I only paint it once. So I'm going to have to buy bigger tubes. I need to buy more matte spray paint finishes. I need to get better brushes because, you know, like I said, this is only for me. But for you guys, I have to make it better. So I hope you guys understand that. And the way I guess I'm going to separate it is that if you have a Majin Vegeta figure, obviously it'll cost you a lot less, because you're going to send me your figure and I'm going to send it back to you like that. But if you don't have a spare Majin Vegeta figure, then I will provide a Majin Vegeta figure and I will customize it, and it will cost more because, you know, I have to then buy you the figure and then customize it and whatnot, you know. So those are just things that I want you guys to consider. Like I said, I'll leave the prices down below and do all of that as best as I can. But, you know, just be patient with me, guys. You know, what's it called? All of the start of next week, I'm very busy. I have some things to do in the mornings. So, you know, I have things to do as well. So, you know, if your figure is running late in the schedule, I'm sorry. I'm going to try and give you guys like a 1 week kind of window. So in 1 week I should have it finished. And depending on like where you are in line, you know, like if I'm working on the first 2 people's custom and you're like in the 4th place, you know, please try to understand that I'm trying to finish theirs first to then get working on yours, you know, because they came first. So right away, you know. Just please try to understand these things. If you have any questions, please go to my Facebook page and send me a message. I'll leave the link down below, and there we can discuss this all personally, privately, and discreetly, you know. So, yes, guys, if you are interested in the Majin Vegeta customs, I am opening up the commissions today. Try to get working on them as soon as I can, you know, depending on if you have the figure or if I'm going to have to buy you the figure. We'll figure all that out as it goes along. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little video and the commissions part. If you did, you know, I guess like it. This is not a custom, so, but if you guys did enjoy, please like, you know, it makes me feel nice. And like I said, I will try to do the commissions as best as I can, but I want you guys to understand that this figure is not perfect. So thanks, guys. I'll see you next time.